Mic is working. Something else. Okay, everyone's here on time. Let's go. Getting right into it. This do be a hand that's kind of looking for an excuse to fold, huh? Yeah, everyone else looks like a million times more advanced than me.
Each.
That seems about right. The instant pawn.
1.
That seems about right. I guess it's trust 9p. 9p or 9s. Like 9p.
4.
Here we go. Cheetoy. Of course, Ura 2. Did 9s look any better? 9s was probably better with the 888, so I forgot I dropped one earlier. South is Dora. Maybe it's just 9 mon, 9 mon, 8 mon, and just play for Ganyo. Yeah. I feel like I'm not really gonna be able to play this hand no matter what I do.
1.
Damn, this hand is almost playable. If I draw 5p, I'll slam. 3p I can slam, 7 mon I can slam. There's a lot of slammable tiles. Oh, 7 mon I don't slam, never mind. Damn, that sucks.
相撲
Tonki on Dora, Sumo's Dora. Hits Ura too, sure. Why not? Why my button's not fucking working when I'm clicking him? That's good. Alright, perfect dish on 10. Probably should have tossed, I guess, 5-so or 8-so, just to be safer. But 9p only is safe against Kami.
リーチ
Of course. Guess we 9-1 mon, hope to get back into the Nobuten shape. Or extend downwards and use the 4p as the pair. Could have pawned the 2-so, drop 3-so. But nah.
ツモ
5p, of course it's Dora. Okay, this looks solid. Guess we hedge 22. Just kidding. Seven mon is safe to 2. So I don't mind holding on to that over a safe tile.
Boom.
Classic. Not that I would have drawn it anyway. Atotsuke Tenpai. 6-mon doesn't look terrible, but
地位
shouldn't get dropped. Oh, or
Dom.
actually, only 2k, 23. Damn.
本
We might need the Nova 10. Okay, we got the number 10. This is not really where I want to be, huh? But this is the lightest Ishan 10.
Each.
I have to hope my Kami drops 3-mon or 8-mon. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7. It's a better Ishan 10 at least. The 2-mon shove looks pretty bad, but I think we take it still. Ooh.
Dong.
Yeah. Oh well, 3k fighting for my dealership. I can't call anything here, unfortunately. Unless I want to go spicy for Yakuman potential. Which I could. But if the second West comes out, do I ever pawn it? I guess I have Toy Toy as an option. I might, yeah. Just play for like Toy Toy. Or just Dora. Or now just Chi Toy, huh? Damn. I don't think we care about hedging this at all, no. I to toy with these options is too slow. 7 mon looks good in the wall. I guess so.
Beach. ポン
I think it's more likely someone drops red, because if Toyman has south, they're not dropping it, even if they have a pair. No one has red pair. I guess they might, they're just getting through their safer tiles first.
ツモ
Sure, man. Feels like these are how all my games have been going. Deal in once and then just can't do anything. Or don't deal in and then just do nothing. Just sit. Wow. That's Ishan 10, right? Yeah. Prefer to not take that Ishan 10. Which means I'm probably gonna drop this. Forso is Itsu potential now. It's pretty good. One solo Forso.
Boom.
The only way we shift is by drawing 4 mon, I guess. Cut 9 cell. Do we care about that? I like the Itsu hedge more than I like the Ipeko hedge. Especially because it's probably going to end up being either Shabo or discarding the pair anyway with the current hand. Come on, man. 147 so. Two, three. So it's 8 tiles still. Now 7 tiles. Brother. Oh, there's a 1 cell on the board as well, so 6
Boom.
tiles. 3 1s, 2 4s, 2 7s. One solo looks good in the wall now. Bro. So insane.
G.
チ
guess I could have kept that for the widest Ishan 10. But I don't care that much at this point. Whatever, man. It's so fucking annoying. Formon only looks likely to Shimo, possibly Kami, but I think
Gee.
it's less likely. Toyman's the only one that looks like that could be using 7-so. Oh, I guess 4-so's just not coming out, huh? Deals into Shimo. Nope. Does anyone else drop 4-so? It looks like everyone drops 4-so if they have it, yeah. Sanshoku potential looks good. Well, it's not a good Ishan 10, but it's Ishan 10, I suppose.
1
Of course. 8mon's the safest next to 2-so. But 2-so's close to the Richi tile. Damn. Guess I have to 9-so 9-so if I want even a chance of getting back in. Nothing's safe anyway. Drawing 3-so is still Tenpai, and it's good Tenpai now. I think I'd take it no matter what Tenpai, because it's Richi +2. Damn. I can't pawn 6-mon though. If I pawn 6-mon, I have to drop Dora, which I can't do. No, I guess I could drop 2-so. That's not Tenpai either. Damn. Damn. It's not the worst, I guess. We can shuffle it there. Looks better than 2-mon, huh? Don't really like either of them, though. But I think it's worth. I gotta fight for something here. There, I'm happy with that.
リーチ
This deals in.
ポン
6 tiles. Toyman does look like they could use it though. You could have Dama here, I guess. Pinfu, Tanya, Dora too. But yeah. Richi lets me get Hanemon with Sumo or Ura or Ipeko. But of course, we just don't win. Classic. This guy's middleweight 3-mon. East is Dora. This is probably gonna be Chitoy. I can't imagine it would be anything else. It might turn into our normal hand with the completed 1, 2, 3. Just draw 7, so. Or anything around the 5p. I guess I do break the Chitoy chances since it's only 3 pairs. Sure. This should upgrade most of the time. That's good. We can Suji trap the 7, so sure. There's an argument to just toss a 5p, build around that instead, so we can hedge both 4 so and 5p for my last shape, if we don't want to have to wait on edge weight 7 so. Damn. Okay. I don't hate the Shaba with it being a Suji trap, but I feel like it's gonna get depleted. Yeah, right there. So I'll take Suji trap instead. I'd much rather draw the 7 so I can get Pinfu, because I kind of need value this game. Do I even take? I have to take any Richi, right? There's no way I can reject it. Yeah, I just take any Richi. There's 2 Richi sticks in the middle too. This probably gets pawned.
Boom.
Yep. Damn. I wish, brother. If Kami drops a second 7, so do I take it? Damn, man. Guess I have to take this. It's the best chance of me drawing into an actual hand that's not edge weight 7 so. Okay. That's an option. Wish I had a 4p to shift this into Tanya out, but we'll take it. We still don't see Doro, which is the scariest thing right now. But we're just gonna slam Richi Pinfu because we're behind, and it's a good weight.
Each.
We always have a chance of 3. Does not look good in the wall though.
Sumo.
Gosh, man. San Shoku with Ippo. Oh my gosh. A fucking Baimon. I guess I'm glad the dealer is the closest one for me to overtake, but holy fuck, man. This really does just feel like most of my games. It sucks. It's like, even if I didn't deal into a Magan, I'd still be in 4th. At least I'd have a better chance, but like, it's not that much better. Okay. We don't need the pair, but I still like the floating 5, so...
Boom.
edge Cheetoy door too. There we go. Or is this just a normal hand? This might still be normal hand. Should have probably tossed one pin then, but it looks good enough in the wall for the Cheetoy. I'm pretty happy with this. I guess one piece wider. Is it wider Ishanten? No, it's not. One piece depleted, so even for the Cheetoy play and the normal hand play, that's better for both.
Come. Come.
Cool, cool. He dropped 2 so and 5 so. Shouldn't be Chinitsu, shouldn't be Ryo Iso. Only one so is on the board. Fuck, one so looks bad. Hopefully we can draw it or wait on it though.
Each.
Never cutting Dora. 2 so's 1 chance. And we hit.
リーチ
Come on, please. Richie pick Odora with 3 Ura. It'd be so nice. My tiles look terrible in the wall, though.
Sumo.
Thank God. Zero Ura. That's pretty cool. Could call in this hand, but it'd have to be for like Chant or Junchan, which is really hard, I think, to get into this. The current shapes. Less so hard now. Could just toss the 6 so to do that, but now let's not be too stupid. Is that the fastest way? 1, 2, 3, 4. But it's like, need a pair still. Damn. This shit sucks. Guess I am just cutting 1 mon, yeah. It is just the best option. Damn, this hand sucks. Maybe I should just have forced Chant or Junchan if it's the only way I'm finishing my hand in South 4. I guess we'll just play for K10.
Home.
Myself the best chance at playing for that. Huh. It is really tempting, but it's just too late to make 3 calls.
C. C.
They should be Tempai. They drop the 1p first, but if they have a 3-4p, it's not the most unreasonable thing to drop. It's Chitoy or bust here, yeah. This is already 96. My 8-so already looks hard to use for everyone and decent in the wall. Someone has to have pair or Onko of 8-so from what's on the board. Damn, picked the wrong tile.
Go.
Smoky trap. I guess we'll take our third. Someone had to have pair or Onko of 8-so there. There's no way. Yeah, pair of 8-sos to my left, one to the right. And they were also Chitoy Tempai for 6-pin. Damn. Unfortunate. What was the hand you were talking about? Keep 1S, 1S, or 8-9 so. Yeah. You're probably right. With just the potential of value. I think I was just blinded by the Suji Trap 7S looking really good. But it's still Suji Trap for if we take the Shabo. But then the 1-so gets immediately dropped right after, so... It's hard to say for certain, but yeah, if I'm that far behind in the south too, maybe the answer is just to always play for value and not win rate. Just play for Sanshoku chance and it's still an okay Suji Trap even if 3 tiles. I don't hate it, yeah. It's either Suji Trap Shabo or Edgeweight 3-so. At least most of the time Edgeweight 3-so. Get ready real quick. It was just one deal in, right? Did I have another one? Oh, there's one small deal in. This one was a mistake. I didn't see. I just drew the 8-so, so it became 1 chance. Should have hit that first. So, dealt into 2 small hands, or 2 hands. Sucks I had a real chance to come second there. That 8-so looks so fucking good in the wall. I wonder if I am supposed to just slam Riichi 5-so and hope that the Suji Trap catches someone instead. But like 8-so just looks really fucking good in the wall there. We see 3-6-sos, everyone's tossed a 5-so. Like it really does look like no one's using it, and we were right. If people had normal shapes, no one would be using it, but it was a fucking Chitoy pair and then a middleweight, so... It is what it is. Dora 2. Okay. Just Ishan 10. Don't love the Ishan 10, but it's Ishan 10, I guess. Can't ever open... Just keep the white as the safe tile then. Is there anything we can draw to upgrade? It's like 5 mon. If we draw Dora, I don't even hate cutting something else. Do I ever hedge this? Yeah, sure. Let's hedge anything we can to get out of this 6-8 mon shape.
1
Classic, classic. Nah, we have to shove anything. Trust the 5p more, because at least it's clearer on one side. I guess 2-mon is not terrible with the 2 4-mons, but Lord Monzu looks bad specifically to him. 2 4s and 2 3s now. But there goes 2 of my 7-mons, so unless I make Tenpai on 7-mon, I'm probably not slamming 6 tile, 6-9, so that seems fine though. Really? Okay, let's say. Two-mon looks pretty good actually. If it deals in on the 1 chance. 1 chance, 2 chance, 2 chance. You got me, I guess. Really don't want to have to shove 3 so ever. Does 8-mon deal in? Very likely, yeah. But it's the best option we have, I think, if we make Tenpai here. Fuck you, game. I think we have to back out then. Yeah. 2-mon's better. I already made it pass. Yeah, 2-mon was better. Yishan 10 hell again, as always. It was 5-8-mon, yeah. And 8-mon deals into fucking Sanshoku. Wow. God, this game, man. Don't think we hedge the Itsu anymore. That. Damn, should have hedged the Itsu. Okay, okay. Sucks that we don't have 1, 2, 3 potential anymore. Damn. I guess so though. Could potentially get into Tanya with this. Might as well hedge it. Kami looks super advanced, so I'm probably folding. Huh. Maybe it is just toss 7 so unlock in the shapes, but yeah. 7 so safe to Kami anyway. Okay. Don't have a pair anywhere else, so we could hedge Itsu and like try to find a pair elsewhere, but I think I'd rather hedge 2 bad shapes here. Eight-mon, 9-mon looks good. 7-so looks good. Nice. I guess we take the middleweight, huh? Guess has better chance of upgrading. Fucking course, man. Okay. call for Tenpai, but we could take Dora Shaba if we draw 6p.
地
8-so does look pretty good in the wall, yeah. Damn. Okay, that lets me shift though. That's good, that's good, that's good. Gintanyo now. So it looks really good in the wall. If it's not paired up or on code. Damn. This game is really fucking pushing my buttons. You just 8-so if anyone reaches. Okay. It's a better Ishan 10. Potentially a Totsuke, but I think we're just playing for K10 at this point. Classic. 8-so looks so good in the wall, which means it has to be paired up or on-code in someone's hand. Every time, every time. Don't want to have to push this, but we kind of have to, huh?
G.
Yeah. Okay, now this is a fucking hand. Do I even? I don't call. I'm taking whatever Tenpai comes out of this. Oh wait, it's not actually as good as I think. Yeah, we're not actually Ishan 10. So do I cut 2-mon? Yes? Or we cut A5-mon and then Suji Trap plus. Yeah, Suji Trap Shabo might be the best we can get out of this. Because we're going to draw 5 or 8, so before anything else most of the time. We can make the 6-mon look better if we draw something around here, but probably just take this Shabo. Do we ever care about that? No. 8-so already looks okay in the wall. Yeah.
Reach.
Just take the Suji Trap. Uchitanyao. It was almost Sanshoku. Not quite. Come on, Ebots. Trust the 2-mon. It's my only Suji besides 8-mon. We toss 1p close to Dora. Wow.
Reach.
Cool. Now my Suji Trap means fucking nothing. That's pretty epic. They don't look like they're using 7-mon though, so they drop it if they draw it. I don't think anyone's trusting Sotogawa. If someone has another 5-mon and some 9-mons, maybe they'd trust that. But it's unlikely. I just have to hope someone defends against me and not them. No, that would have been our Sanshoku upgrade. I would have Sumori pots it, not on Sancho, but still. Huh. This should never be 22. Maybe I could just toss 9p though, since it does so little. And just hedge it. Nice. Two 4-mana Tadashi already. It's a little scary.
Boom.
Should be Pinsu Honitsu most of the time. Okay, two chances, nice. Okay.
Boom.
Oh, fuck. There's only one green on the board, huh? Okay. Well, that makes things easier, I guess. Guess we have to drop this, huh? Seven, so it's not even Tenpai, huh? Can I ever drop this 6p? It's Suji, but that doesn't really mean fuck all. Damn. Thankfully it's safe against them. Well, they might have won Shosangen or Daisongen off that green if they would have taken it. Okay. Have a really wide Ishan 10. Do we ever shove 6p? It'd have to be middleweight or Shabo. Middleweight. It's Mongon either way. Damn, I really wish I didn't have this 6p in my hand. Do we risk it? I can't. Our lead's too good. Like, it doesn't deal in a lot of the time, but deals in just enough. Let's not throw away my lead that I have.
Dong.
Oh. That's not what I expected. Huh. It definitely looked Onitsu from the cuts.
Boom.
But maybe I should pay attention more to see if there's something I was missing. Yeah, guess I should just have took 6p. If I was paying better attention, I probably could have caught something that made it not look Onitsu, I guess. I'd have to go back and look. Okay. Okay. Ponies cut 8 so 9 so, or do we want the door acceptance cut 6p 8p? It's a good question.
リーチ
Cool. Damn it. Guess we just have to east. 8 mon could be dropped for me to get into Tenpai.
Don.
No, it's actually kind of not a good. You can always drop it. Just take the Ricci or drop it. Okay. Don't love it. We could always drop these for both Pinfu and Tanyao. I'd like to be able to get Sanshoku,
Boom.
but we need to draw 6.
ポン
We just made Tenpai before them.
リーチ
2 calls. Let's just slam.
G. Don.
Classic, classic. Who cares how good my weight is? Who cares how good it looks? Who cares? Does this have double Ricci potential? No, it does not. Unless I'm misreading something.
ポン
That's right, drawing 3 pin is 2 Shanten, drawing 6 months 2 Shanten, 6p9 piece 2 Shanten. That's E Shanten though.
ポン
Huh. North is Dora. Nice.
リーチ
Take Tanyao, please. That's the exact same situation as the last hand. 2 calls, just slam, lol. Ricci +1.
Pon.
Chi.
Cool, that guy's probably Chinitsu. 3p is Suji now, it looks really fucking good in the wall.
Pon.
Chi.
That's a crazy shove, my man. What the hell?
すも
Oh my gosh. It's so crazy. I see 3 4-pins in all the 2-pins. It's Suji trapped, and somehow this guy's able to progress 2 calls into Chinitsu and then sumos. Like, okay, man. What do you want me to do about that? Three is probably fine, but 1P doesn't do anything anyway. Don't care that much. Four P so right away is sussy. Okay.
Pon.
Pawns. Manzu Honitsu. Pawn? No. This might progress his hand. Nope. How long do I hedge this Formon? I think for quite a while. I would even keep the Formon and drop 2 4P to try to get out of this shitty shape. With that, though... probably is just 9-so, 9-so. He dropped white before it was twice out, and then cut 9P, so it may not be Honitsu. Okay, the shape. Hand is shaped up quite nicely, and we know Formon is safe for in the future. Which means we probably just cut it next. I don't think there's any other things we're going to improve with this hand. I don't think it could be Chanta or Junchan, I guess. I think it's unlikely. Huh. Three, 6, 9P. It's 10 tiles. No. 9. 3, 4, 5, 5, 6. Cut the 3. Yeah, we might be able to get into Tunfu. Yeah, let's not get too greedy.
Reach.
Sumui Pot's Dora? We would love to see it.
Rom.
Classic. Classic. It actually was fucking Chanta. So he just backfires on the 9P, I guess. Sure. I don't really know why that's how the hand shapes out for you, but whatever. Now this is a fucking hand. 2 Shanten? Yeah, 2 Shanten. I hope to draw something to make this a Nitsu chance. Nice. Take that every day. Huh. could ever always drop Sozu if we wanted to hedge just being Honitsu Chinitsu, but I don't think so.
Pon.
South cut green. Cut west before any other Yaku high because it was once out. White after it was once out. Shape's good enough.
Pom.
Okay. Huh. Guess we do cut these, huh?
Chi.
Chi.
These are gonna progress and or deal in people, but we have to. This is big value. Chinitsu Dora too. Last Dora looks good in the wall too. Someone could drop it easily. Kinda wish I'd making this decision back whenever Dora got dropped. Maybe I should have turned off the button. Shimo could be Honitsu. Seems unlikely though. Kami also seems unlikely. Nine mon and 2 mon. 7 mon. Don't have a lot of options. I don't even. Oh, it's Chitoy, huh? Let's get this then.
Tsumo.
This is such a beautiful fucking hand, man. And it don't matter. My Kami just never dropped a single Manzu tile for me to actually get Tenpai before it mattered. That way was 2-5 at the minimum. I'm not sure what else it was. Six, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9. So there should be a Shabo in there somewhere too. Hum. Probably should just drop 5p since Chitoy. I like that. So she traps the good looking 2p and we have good looking 9 so.
Ich.
Classic. 4-mon looks pretty bad. It's my last dealership. I want to try to fight at least a little bit here. Four-mon looks really bad though. Suji to Dora as well. Damn. 2p's the most safe looking, right? Yeah. green's the most safe looking, but if I want to keep fighting the hand, 2p. Guess we have to take 4 mon because it just looks worse.
リーチ
Yeah, it is what it is.
Lichi.
Oh my gosh.
Gotsumo.
Oh, never mind, doesn't matter. Hit me with that fat fucking Oya. Yep. God, man. Some of these games do feel really, really fucking hard. I know there's definitely some efficiency things I could be doing better, but man, it's like anytime I get good Ishanten, good hands, good tempais, it just does not fucking matter. I want to hedge some value out of the Seatsu. AP might have been better, but yeah. White might have been better, North might have been better. Both once out. Damn, man. Okay, should no longer be Itsu with these shapes. Cut AP, play around this. Don't see Dora. We have a very high chance at Sanshoku here. Classic. Do we ever build around this 8p? No, I think our shapes are done. Anything around that 8p is not going to be good. Like 7p is the only half decent, and then we still have overlap anyway, whereas we have this giga extended shape that can get so much out of it. Yeah. Like so. Alright, 3p, 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 3p. Don't care about that. It is technically a wider Ishanten, but I don't like the Ishanten it gives me. Don't like the Shabo. We're drawing 2 mana, 3 so. Do we care about that? Nah. I really just want to be able to fight for this hand as much as physically possible. And to do that, I just don't keep anything else. Damn, man. Four tiles. 8 tiles. Now 7. Bro. I can't do it, man. I can't do it. I want to be able to fight this hand, and people are gonna be calling Ricci. Kami should be Shanten or Tenpai with that drop north. Tadashi. Still don't see Dora, which is scary. Come on, you already didn't need the 7 so anyway, just hand it over.
Beach.
Classic.
Long.
Sure. Tonky fucking once out was. Like, am I really supposed to give up the hand for K10 for once out west? No. Alright, well, guess we're forcing 22 out of this. Nah, we have to force something even more. Chinitsu, Toy Toy. Was I really supposed to just give up that hand for K10? Oh no, once out west? There's no value in this, huh? Damn, I guess we were just forced to stay closed. Or go for Chinitsu. Was my one overflow tile in that hand 3 so? No, right? It was 5p. 5p. I'd have to go back and make sure, but I'm pretty sure 5p looked terrible.
Home.
I don't know. I just feel dog shit at the game every time I fucking play in this division.
G.
I mean, it's the only chance we got, so gotta fight for it. It's probably gonna be forced to shift into Chinitsu just to have a chance, or we just minimalize our losses in
Home.
fourth as much as possible. Both are fine, I think. Guess I could have kept green for the small Ryu Iso chance. Yeah, I didn't even spot it. Super unlikely. Have to Tonki repair it up at the end.
Reach.
Not dealer as well. Damn. This 5-mon looks so bad to shove. Do I just shove south-south before that because Chinitsu's better? It has to be Tanyao Chinitsu and then direct hit though. That's pretty fucking slim. Probably just gonna come forth either way, whatever. I also should have practiced going into these games more.
Pong.
Okay. This is the path. 8-so looks good in the wall.
Pong.
Can only direct hit both of them. Can't direct hit or Toymen. Wow,
Long.
that's cold. That seems insane, no? That's like the only way you come forth?
Pong. Pong.
beat Tempai. There's just no way this is legal. Only 3 6-0s, all 4 5-0s. So like if my weight's not 1 2 3 4-0, then 7-0 looks really likely. Like why is 7-0 not on the board with all 3 6-0s and 5-0s visible? Yeah, that's kind of crazy. Okay, let's look at this real quick. Three, 4, 5, 5, 6. Could have
1
tossed 6-0, I guess, for the best chance of getting back in. Yeah. Yeah, it should have been 6-0. I probably end up tossing the West a lot of times for K10, but at least it wouldn't have been any pots, I guess.
Donk.
That's the one I won. This is the one I dealt in. All on Ricci. You got me. That's one
Done.
also while on Ricci. Okay, I want to review these before I go play other stuff. Naga. How many more tokens do I have? 950. Okay. Logs. I definitely felt like I should have warmed up because I was not focusing very well. I just like couldn't even look at people's discards. It's just not enough brain power. Alright, show me the damage. It's about what I average. Was higher. Makes sense. Alright, let's go over game 1. Sure. Sure. I don't know, without a pair, I feel like 9-so is completely fine. 8-mon here, yeah, I agree with that more. Oh no, it says 9-so still. I guess 8-mon does have Sonshoku chances, so just cut the 9-so because we already found our pair anyway with this 4-5-5-5 shape. Yeah, sure. So this is the Ricci call. Says just cut 9-so every time. Why did I cut 9p? Yeah, that was just really dumb. If I'm gonna cut that, at least cut the 8p first. Not really sure why I cut that. I actually don't even remember doing this. I mean, I remember dealing into this hand, but I don't know why I would have done this. This was really bad. 9-so's fine, 8p's fine. Yeah, that's bad. Really? You want to lock in the pair here? Over floating 3-so? Or South is Dora, so I'm not cutting that. That's a weird one for me. I mean, I guess I see partially why, but it's just random floating 3, so... I cut Dora here, like Swarm on still. It's at least closer. Yeah. Yeah, I guess makes sense. Yeah, I do go backwards in Shelton. Sure. I think I was just thinking about shifting for Tanya. Yeah, 8-1's better. Sure, all that makes sense. When did the Ricci happen? Here. It really wants to shove 8-mon. What do we have that makes 8-mon look safe? Nothing, right? 2 6s. That's it. That's kind of crazy for me that it wants to shove there. Okay. Yeah, makes sense. I don't care about these types of calls here, sure. Nothing else. North first. I was hedging Honitsu. I don't think it matters that much. It's not even out yet. It wants to hedge safer tiles. Once out each honors versus east, or it just wants to deny east from someone maybe. But then it wants to hold on to it. I don't understand. I don't think it matters that much. It does want to pawn 2-pin here. Pawn 2-pin here. I don't love it. Pawn 2-pin, 4-pin has to be our pair most of the time, unless we draw 7 or 5. And then we can either pawn 4-pin, play for the Nobuten, which that's probably the one that makes more sense, because we don't want 9p to invalidate Tanya if we can help it, if we're going to open. But does 4p ever come out? Yeah, it actually looks decent in the wall with the 5p's. That's a tough one for me to see. Oh no, it doesn't want to call. I see. It doesn't want to call. That's right, I called. It's Ricci +1. I don't hate it. Pawn's fine, cut red. I just don't really care that much. I guess if we draw 8-mon, we have a Ryeonmin, we still don't have the pair. Sure, whatever. I feel like 1-so is just better. We don't have a pair. I'm keeping the Nobuten shape. Ricci comes out. It does want to just fold on 7-mon, even though we're in Tenpai. For dealership, green +1. hard for me to agree. I guess because it's first dealership, we just let it happen, but Tenpai already behind. There's a lot of Suji still alive. 2-5 Mon, 3-6 Mon, 5-8 Mon, 5-8 Mon unlikely, 6-9 Mon unlikely, 3-6-9 so, 4-7 so, 1-4 never happens, 2-5 should never happen, 3-6 shouldn't happen on average either. Yeah, I guess besides some Monzu stuff, I guess it is 3-6-9 so, but there's still a lot. 4-7 so is also alive, 2-5 on. I guess it's not that much, it's like 5 shapes total, and this is one of the 5. And it's dangerous on both sides. It just feels so tough to just give it up when we're in Tenpai for 3k. 4k with the Richi stick. And it's a good weight too. And if someone could fold in with it. It's tough. It's tough. Yeah, sure. I was just playing for Chitoy. Sure though. Cut 7p, if we draw 2 Mon, we're just Tenpai. Does it like the Nobiten more? Yeah, I guess. I guess it just likes the Nobiten more than the chance of drawing 2 Mon or waiting on 2 Mon. The Nobiten also hedges Sanshoku better? Yeah, sure. In this spot though? Hell no. Hell no, man. Really? If we draw 2 or 5 Mon, we're not even Tenpai. Nah, I think this is fairly reasonable. I'll just hedge a safe tile. If we have our guaranteed Richi Pinfu, we have Itsu chance. This 8 so doesn't actually help us, right? No, doesn't. Just wants to give up the hand for K10. Guess there's only 6 draws left. Sure, that's fine. Be safer. Is 5 so actually safer though? Why do you want 5 so over 9 so? If we're just playing for K10, 9 so is better. And we have no Yaku. Yeah, this is a little bit of a weird one. If we're gonna cut 5 so, we should just cut 9 so. Yeah. Sure. Sure. Yeah. I guess 8 Mon is a little safer. It's close to the Richi tile with a 1 so Richi, which means the 7 Mon could be the actual Richi tile because they didn't want to hedge Perfect Shanten, but sure. This one was definitely risky. Is 2 Mon actually better? I feel like 2 mon and 8p are the same. Because it's just 2 4 mons versus 2 7ps. If anything, 2 mon looks more dangerous to him with the 1 7 mon cuts. I don't agree on that one. Let's to throw back Forso and just accept these shapes. Really? I guess because it sets the Suji trap early, but I don't know. This is the one you were talking about. Yeah, it likes 8 so 9, so makes sense. You were right. I don't care too much about the order there. Then sure. 1p here. Yeah. Yeah, okay, 1p makes sense here. I just didn't see it. Really? The Nobuten is just bad though. I guess it's floating 4p, which is more likely to make Tenpai, but it's also just 1 or 2 3, so I think it's pretty similar. Hitting no error on this sucks. What's the... Wait. Yeah, I did call out on this hand that it's like maybe we should just force Chanta. It's close for it to not call though, so I'm not too worried about that, but I did call it out that's like this hand just never makes Tenpai if we don't force Chanta Junchan. Sure. And then yeah, it wants to just force it by cutting 5p because this hand just doesn't make Tenpai. Same thing, it's close, but it does like the chi. Yeah, okay, I guess it makes sense. And that's the end of that one. Sucks though, because we had enough to play for second, the minimum. We got very lucky, I guess, getting bailed out of this hand not being Chanta Junchan and into an actual hand. Alright, this one's gonna be real bad, I'm sure. Sure. Wait, really? No. It just wants to have a safer tile, I guess. Since 2 mon most of the time isn't doing anything. But if we draw 4 so it's good. I don't care that much. 6 mon here, because the Ricci just never wants to shove, just fold out. But we're Dora 2. But I guess 6-8 mon is our worst shape. So it wants to dodgy pots and then try to get back in. But I accurately called it out that 8 mon was too scary and I folded out because of it. So I pushed fairly hard when it was reasonable, and then when it wasn't, I folded out. This one I did mess up on. This one should have been 2 mon. I called it out right after, that if I wanted a small chance at even fighting the hand, should have been 2 mon. Sure, that one's a mistake. That one I don't care about. Yeah, it just doesn't want to ever hedge E2, sure. But then... Huh? It's close here, but then it's like super fucking hates this. Why? I don't see a difference. Sure. Sure. No, I don't care about this one here. This one hedges on Shoku, even if it's unlikely. But then I guess when we cut this, then it cuts 2p afterwards anyway. Let's cut 8-9 Mon now. It's hard for me to agree with this because we're just hedging 2 bad shapes for 2 Shanten. But I guess I just would rather keep the better accepting shapes and the Itsu chance and everything. And just say we'll draw into our pair later. Sure. No Ricci happens. Yeah, this was the hand that you were talking about. That we give up Itsu chance. Because we should just accept this being our Dora pair and then hedge this as a 7-8-8 shape. I think in my mind I was thinking of calling for Tanyao. But I think even if I call for Tanyao, I think 4 Mon is probably still fine because I never want to drop the Dora. If I'm never dropping Dora, then just cut the 4 Mon and I can cut the 1-so later if it makes me Tanyao Tenpai, sure. And then I still hedge Itsu at the same time. And I would have gotten it. Just wants to be safe here. Sure. But yeah, if I'm never dropping Dora, then here I should just cut 4 Mon, and then if I want to be able to pawn 8-so or Dora, then I can still cut the 1-so for Tanyao Tenpai. Yeah, I think I was thinking too much about this just being like better acceptance and being able to open for Tanyao, but if I'm never dropping Dora, then it doesn't actually improve my acceptance. No problems that hand. Yeah, and what's the Ricci Slam? Tanyao, the trap. Like, I'm in such a good position here, and then I deal into a cross to what I thought was Honitsu. Let's review this. It's like 4 Mon, 2 Mon, 6-so. And then Sumogiri, 5p, 3p, and then a green. It looks really weird. Am I really supposed to read this as a fast hand and not as a all my shapes are done type shit? And I was hedging Shoshangen, Daisongen with all my shapes done. It feels so hard to toss 6p into this. But the bot just doesn't care. Yeah, it doesn't care. Damn. This feels so tough though. Because it really does look Honitsu. If I was paying a better attention and saw 5p, 3p with Sumogiri, maybe I don't think it is, but like the chance of it still being it with those cuts seems really likely. It's like my shapes were done, I was hedging green for Daisongen, Shosongen, and I'm Honitsu in the Dora suit and minimum Mangan. It's really tough to toss 6p. But I guess our hand is just too strong. Honitsu, double east. Small chance it. Itsu, I guess. What is our Ishanten here? It's 3 Mon, 6, 9 Mon, 7 Mon, 5 Mon. Yeah, it is just a super wide Ishanten. It's so tough, man. Like, we're 10k or 7k up of second, 10k up of him, and it really does just look Honitsu. even if I caught the 5-3 being Sumogiri into green Tadashi, it still could just be Honitsu. Just hedging green for Chosangen Daisongen. It's so tough, it's so tough. But I guess myself being dealership, I should just say fuck it. Because all I did end up was losing money anyway. Yeah. Damn. Damn. It still really wants to hedge it. Wow. Even though we just have Yaku. South is once out. I don't care that much. Uchi comes out. It doesn't like the 9-mon over east. I guess I did just drop east before, so there's no reason to be risky. I was doing it in case someone else chases, because 9-mon shouldn't deal in here 99% of the time anyway. It does want the pawn. And just play for north only. I feel like the shapes are too good and it's too early. Like, at least pass up the first one. But it doesn't even want the second one. Once I pass up the first one, it says, nah, pass that shit up. Which is weird. But I guess it just wants to commit to one route or the other. And this dealing was justified, looks like. Oh, it's because I was on Ricci. Yeah, there's nothing I can do about that. I don't care that much. Sure. Let me play the rest of it fine. Ricci. Can't believe this guy got into fucking Chinitsu Tenpai. Formon. We're overblocked anyway. But I guess our 3-so can't upgrade. Yeah. Really wants 7p here. 3, 4, 5, 5, 6. 3, 3, 4, 5, 5, 6. Just wants to hedge the value. And since these shapes are overlapping anyway, I guess so. Seems really tough for me to rationalize though. It does like the Ricci on the 8p. And then deals him. Classic. Would rather just take the Tenpai. What is the Tenpai? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9. So 7-mon's Tenpai, 9-mon's Tenpai, 4-so Tenpai. I think that's it, yeah. And then 5, 8-so. Yeah, I guess it is really wide, but I was just being greedy here. I wanted to see what this full weight was. I'm pretty sure it's definitely 2-5. Is that really it? Just because it's Chitoy? 5, 6, 7, 6, 7, 8. And you're floating those. Yeah, I guess so. I think that is all it is, which is kind of surprising. Is it Tenho 2? Yeah. What was the hand? 3, 3, 4, 4. So 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9 pairs. 3, 4, 5, 6, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1. Yeah, it's just 2, 5. Wow. 5 Mons, Chitoy, 2 Mon, Pinfu. I guess 5 Mon is Ryan Peiko, huh? That is pretty valuable. Damn. I didn't like the greed, but it was fine after that. Sure. Wants to cut 2 pin here. No, I don't care. These are close enough versus 2 pin. At this point, I was just playing for Chitoy, but it still wants to have just being a normal hand, so just cut the floating 3-so. Yeah, I guess 3-so is really not that much better, besides 5p Suji trapping 2p. And then Ricci comes out, it wants just green, green, just get out of the hand. Sure. It likes 1-so better, really? It's just terminal versus 2 chance. I like 2 chance better than random terminal. It's not like it's Moose Suji, it only deals into one side of the Suji anyway, but doesn't care. I guess because we have the 3-so as well, it's really not that much better, but oh well. It does want to just shove 4 Mon here. Why? Just likes the half Suji more. I guess 2 6 Mons out, so it makes it a little less likely for a P4 7 Mon versus the 3-so, but yeah. And this was just me hedging a safe tile, and it doesn't like that. Which granted, I did point out that I just lost to Wider Ishan 10, but I wanted to be able to fight for this hand because we're South 3 and I want to be able to slam here no matter what I draw. Like, I don't want to have to think like, oh, I don't want to push an unsafe tile. Maybe I should just accept of being risky no matter what and then just taking the Wider Ishan 10, because I would have made Tenpai off the 3-so the second one. Yeah, it still deals on the west though. So that is a justified deal-in. It's not off-wind, granted, but it's once out versus the Wider Ishan 10. We could drop 6-so if we wanted to, and still be able to pawn 2 Mon 5-so. Or Chi 3-6 pin. Maybe that's better, but we have to still drop the west then at that point, so we deal in eventually. That one's tough. This is tough. It does not want to cheat the 3-so. Says let's just stay closed. Wow, it actually just wants to take Tenpai. Even though we can literally have 0 chance of getting out of 4th with it. I'm genuinely surprised he tossed 7-so though. guess if you care more about second than coming fourth, and just say that the 7-so is unlikely enough that it's probably lower Sozu. That is an option as well, yeah. But I think it's just take the third over the chance of getting a fourth. Maybe he doesn't think it's Tanyao. If he doesn't think it's Tanyao, then I'm only ever Mongon. But like, we're 3 calls deep, and it looks Tanyao, or it looks like it could be at least. So it's pretty crazy. I'm curious if the bot agrees with the cut. Wow, it says just risk it. It's a low enough chance with the 6s and 5-sos out, I guess. Maybe. This actually genuinely surprises me, because the bot is usually 4th avoidance, and this feels like the opposite of that. But I guess it says the chance is not likely enough. Oh well, I definitely didn't play that great and should have probably warmed up. I'm curious what other people's scores are. Jesus. Wow. LZL's a fucking gamer. Alright, well, GG's. We'll play again 2 more games tomorrow.